All right, folks, we are back at it for day 2 of the Hoopcrazy Showcase. Otterbein University, Westerville, Ohio. Glad you can join us. We're just about to get started. Both teams have had their warm-ups. The 3N girls down below are in their Hoopcrazy white jerseys with orange numbers and lettering and black shorts. They're playing. Their opponents will be in the opposite. Orange tops with white letters and numbers and black shorts. If you missed last night's game, the opening tip-off game for this weekend, our 3N girls took it to them. Played a team mixed up of players from the northeast of the United States and won handily. I believe the score was 56-15. So the girls are primed and ready to play. You can see we have Coach Pat down there and Delaney. Coach Delaney's joining us. We missed her last night, but she's here to help coach these girls. Game 2. Tip off 1 o'clock, Saturday, June 30th. Our next game today will be right after this one at 3 o'clock. So we're about ready to go. Taking the tip is Zoe. Joining her on the court is Molly, Audrey, Dylan, and Charlie. And the tip goes into the hands of Molly. Molly takes it great in there, and it gets blocked immediately, but they're going to call no foul. They're just going to say it was blocked. Clean block. So Audrey to inbound it right inside to Zoe, who scores easily and quickly at position. So our girls go up quickly 2-0. We're playing 8-minute quarters. Just 15 seconds into this one. Turnover. Zoe brings it up quickly to Audrey. Audrey goes, stops, shoots, and off. Rebound, Zoe. Passes it outside to Charlie, who takes it out. And Audrey kicks it in for the penetrating finish to Zoe. And Zoe gets 2 quick buckets. We're up 4-0. And the orange team gets on the board. 4-2. Just a few ticks over 7. Quickly now, Charlie shoots 3, it's off. Rebound, orange. And that's another turnover and another steal for Zoe, who quickly gets it to Audrey. And Audrey finds a streaking Charlie, and she puts it in easily. 6-2, 3N. 6:48 left to go in the first. On defense now, Molly guards outside. Audrey takes a stab at it. There's a shot, that's off. Rebound, Zoe. Zoe hands it off to Audrey, who looks up to pass it, and she finds Dylan down below. Dylan sends it out to Molly. Charlie for 3, that's off. No, actually it went in. Nice little lucky bounce on the rim, so Charlie gets a 3. Pushes the lead now. I think they gave her 2 for that. So they're going to give it a 2. It's 8-2, 3N. Turnover, Audrey with the hands by Dylan. Causes the pass. Charlie quickly up, and she scores. From another feed from Audrey, 10-2. We're under 6 minutes in the first. And a tip away there by Audrey. She steals it. She takes it up. She looks to get rid of it, and she finds Dylan in the corner. Inside now to Zoe. Zoe bounces, goes inside, misses. Rebound, orange. Good defense. Charlie guards outside. And a throwaway. It's going to be possession, 3N. Subs now for 3N. Coming in for Molly is Shelby, and coming in for Dylan is our add-on for this weekend is Claire, and Claire takes the shot. It's off. Rebound Orange. So Claire, I believe, is a year younger, but getting an opportunity to play with the big girls. And she had a couple shots yesterday. There's a steal by Zoe, quickly up to Audrey. Audrey takes it herself. She's going to go in and finish. Yeah, Claire hit a nice three. There's a steal by Audrey. She dishes it out to Claire. Just speaking about her, she throws it off the rim. Rebound Orange. Hit a great three at the end of the game there, and everyone had a big cheer for her. Coming back now, Orange trying to get this lead trimmed. That has grown to 10, and that shot is off. Rebound. Nice hustle there by the Orange player to keep possession. Stolen there by Shelby, who's just checked into the game. Shelby gives it to Audrey, and they move up the court. Outside now to Charlie. There's a three. That's off. Rebound Orange. Not sure if this team that 3N is playing is a combination of girls from either Ohio or the Northeast. I'll try to get that. But they're battling here with 3N. Zoe gets the feed from Claire and spins and shoots and gets her, I believe, her third bucket. 14-2 now. 3.5 to go in the first. And this one is starting out like last night's. Our girls have been playing together for several years, and it's quite a special thing when you get a team like this together, playing teams that are just kind of put together. And there's a three. Nice basket by number, try to get her number. They wear area code numbers, and it's hard to see. But her number is 206 Orange, made a three to cut the lead to 9. Claire's attempt there is off, so Orange takes possession, and no one's covering her, but luckily it goes off into the hands of the rebounding Zoe. Now Audrey looking up, finds Shelby outside. Shelby with inside, off. Rebound Claire. Claire gives it to Shelby. Back to the top for Audrey. She's gonna probably get, oh, she tried to feed that to Claire, but 208, who just hit that three for Orange, steals it. So Orange comes up. Zoe guards outside. Gets screened. And almost stolen there by Shelby, but Orange continues with the ball movement, and that one goes in the hands of Charlie Knowles, who takes it up the court herself. And she finds a streaking Audrey. Nice pass. Nice pass right in the streaking Audrey, who lays it up and under for another basket. 16-5, under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Stolen there by Shelby. Big reach there. Kicked out to Audrey, who shoots. They're going to say a 2 on the line. But Charlie Knowles found Audrey just standing all alone, but it's a 2-pointer. Pushes the lead to 13. Minute and 25 to go in the first. 3N in full control here. That's going to go off of a 3N girl, and we're going to get 2 subs for each team here. Dylan checks back in with Molly. Taking a seat is Charlie and Zoe. And Orange gets a couple of subs in. That 3-pointer is off the mark, and 3N will possess. Inside now, Dylan kicks it out to Claire. She shoots 14-footer and makes her first basket. We're under a minute. And Claire with almost a steal, and it causes a turnover. The stingy defense of 3N has worn off into Claire, who says, I can do this too, guys, and it paid off there. Inside to Dylan. Dylan goes left with it and finishes. She had 3 girls on her. Well done. Orange brings it across. And that's another turnover. This type of defense makes the offense look sloppy, but it's really caused by the stingy defense. We're under 30. Quickly now, Dylan gets it up and scores quickly on a launched pass from Audrey. We've seen that time and time again. She will catch you sleeping. Kicked on the ground, but picked up by Orange. Ball gets scoots around, and we have 8 seconds, and Molly picks it up. She has time. There's 3 seconds. Shot by Audrey, and that, of course, goes in at the buzzer. Everything that could go right went right for 3N, and they just put 27 points up in just 8 minutes of the first quarter. Wow. Of course she did that.
That was obscene.
All right, so we got the stats here after 8 minutes. The 3N girls up 27-5. Audrey leads with 9, and that last 3 pushed her above Zoe's 6. And then Charlie's got 6 as well. Dylan has 4. Claire got her bucket. In terms of rebounds, we have no offensive rebounds. That's probably because we keep making our shots. Defensive rebounds, Zoe has 2. No fouls. And in terms of steals, Audrey leads the way with 4. Zoe has 3, as does Shelby. No blocks in the first, but to be honest with you, there really hasn't been a lot of offensive threats by the Orange team at this point. They did hit a 3, and they had a bucket early on. So there you go. That's the 27 points. We're getting ready for the second period, courtesy to Big Eric. Thank you.
No rebounds when you're shooting 90%.
Good. That is a good point. All right, we're back on it. Orange now takes it out to open up the second period. Guarded out there by Claire. She gets screened. Inside now, that's off. Rebound, Zoe. Zoe runs the floor. She's got a girl behind her. She gets it up to Dylan. Gets quickly, and no foul. And Dylan has made all of her buckets in transition. Nice touch under the basket. But no foul there. I'll let him play. Looks like she got bumped. Stolen there by Molly. Molly's going to take it in herself, and she's going to go in easily. And 2 quick baskets in the first 40 seconds for 3N. In the second period, and the lead is now 31-5. There's a shot. That went in. Nice bucket. For number 20 or so of 217, it looks like, made that one. And Dylan has come to play today. Game 2. She just drove the baseline and scored. Well done, Dylan. Quickly with 8. There's an attempt that goes off. Molly with the rebound. She quickly races up the court. Kicks it out to Charlie Knowles, who shoots a 3. That's off. Rebound, Zoe. Nope. It's kind of tied up there between her and 217 in Orange, so it's going to be a jump ball. Possession 3N. A couple subs checking in for the Orange team. Charlie finds Zoe again, just got pushed as she tried to get the quick basket just like the last inbounds. This time the girl guarding her just shoved her in the back. So Zoe will shoot 2. I'm glad they called it, because some of these calls need to be called, especially when it's blatant like that. This is the first in and out. 6:12 mark here, 33-7, 3N. Make that 34. way outside now. Molly defends that, gets a hand on it, but it stays with Orange. Zoe decides to steal it. She does. She takes it up herself. She goes up, and she gets fouled. Great steal there, and great alertness to just say, I'm going to take it up, and you're going to foul me, or I'm going to score a layup. And she fouls her, so Zoe's right back at the line at the 5:53 mark to shoot to. Checking into the game for 3N is Shelby and Audrey. Taking a seat is Claire and Molly. Special guest watching today is Zoe's high school coach, Coach Morgan. Has come out here to watch her hit her second free throw. He's sitting right behind there. Got some nice legs, but it's nice to see Coach Morgan. All right, back at the game. Zoe hit that second free throw. To lead 35-7. 5:38 to go. That was poked out of bounds there by Charlie. So Orange possesses and get tied up quickly. The throw goes right into the hands of Dylan. That's a steal. She gets it outside to Audrey. Thinks about going, takes it back anyway. Zoe sets a screen and sets another screen outside to Charlie. Charlie's going to shoot a three. That's off. Rebound. Orange. Up that court now, and that gets thrown away. They're going to say it stays with Orange. (35-7), 3N up comfortably. Girl gets trapped in the corner. She's trying to get out of there, and she takes a few steps. It's not called. There's a three-point attempt. That looked good, and it went in. That girl got her feet settled under her and hit a nice swishing three. Get into the double digits for Team Orange. Audrey goes right around the girl. Throws it up, misses. Rebound. Team Orange. Audrey making it difficult for her to get across, but she does. And there's a runner that goes in and out. Rebound. Dylan gets it. Audrey, who tries to get to Charlie, and finally somebody gets back to intercept that pass. That's the first time I think someone has played some defense on that Hail Mary. So well done by 206 from Orange. Trapped in the corner. Gonna say she traveled, so it's gonna be a turnover. Possession 3N. Here at Westerville, Ohio, Otterbein University. Reynolds Court for this one. Big opening game win last night for 3N, and it looks like they're repeating that today in game 2. Shelby takes it herself, goes in, no foul, rebound Orange. Defended there by Dylan, moves her girl outside. This one is going to shoot another three. She just hit one, and that one's off. Rebound Zoe. Out to Audrey. Audrey looks to push and she does. She finds Charlie outside. Charlie goes inside. She's going to throw it up and get fouled, looks like. Good penetrating drive there by Charlie Knowles. We will shoot two at the 3:33 mark to go until halftime. There'll be a 4-minute halftime before we start the second half. Couple of subs checking in for Team Orange. Charlie hits her second, so that pushes the lead to 26, 36-10, 3:33 to go in the second quarter. If you're just joining us, you've seen what you've missed is a lot of scoring by our girls in white. That's the quick rundown. Now, Team Orange to inbound it from under their basket. Shelby defended that one. Dylan got a hand on that, tipped it right to Audrey. So another steal for 3N. Shelby brings it up. She goes outside and gives it to Charlie. Charlie shoots it from the free throw line, and it's just off. Ripped away there by Zoe. She curls under and scores. Good work by the big. When she's determined to score, it's usually going to pay off. She got a few that just rimmed around the rim yesterday and didn't go in, but good work in the paint nonetheless. Orange looks to try to get a basket, and they're working for everything in this first half. Defending out there by Zoe, stolen by Shelby. Into the hands of Zoe, who gets Audrey from the three-point line. She dribbles inside, spins left, and throws it in. Nice move. Audrey showing off why she's the #1 ranked player in the Hoopcrazy showcase. There's a little high-low there, and that almost was pulled off, but the rebound goes to Shelby. Gets it to Audrey. Quickly now up to Dylan. Dylan stops, shoots, and off. Rebound. Shelby almost grabbed it, but it bounced off her hands into the hands of Orange. So Orange comes up the court and loses the handle. Another turnover. So checking in with 1:31 to go in the second is Claire and Molly. Taking a seat is Dylan and Charlie Knowles sitting there next to her sister, Jayla. All right, Zoe sets a tall screen, but inside, nice feed. Oh, we got the ball stuck. So that's unfortunate because that was a nice little give and go. Zoe set a tall screen for Audrey and then peeled off of that, and Audrey threw it right back to Zoe and then gets the ball lodged right in there. Quickly now, Zoe gets it and finishes. Didn't get shoved in the back there. There's just no size to compete with size from number 216. That three-pointer's off into the hands of Audrey, who probably has 100 rebounds. She takes it up the court, being guarded out front. We're under a minute. Shelby from the outside gets it to Claire. Claire thinks about going in, spins, turns, gets it back to Shelby. Shelby's going to take it in with a lot of steam. Save there by Zoe, but I think they said it was on the line, so turnover. Orange to possess. 39 seconds left until half. And that was kicked away by Team Orange, so 31.7 to go. 42-10 to score. I think the ball went into the courts behind the main court. We're on the main court, Reynolds Court here, the Otterbein University Cardinals. Brand new floor they just put in a few weeks ago. All right, we're under 30 seconds. Audrey has the ball, sets a screen out top by Zoe. She peels, and they give a nice pass to Zoe, who finishes perfectly. Now that is how you execute the high-low. Well done. It's just nothing Team Orange has. They have a big down there, number 206. They have her outside, so nothing in the inside to compete with the size. So we're under 5 seconds, 3. She's going to get a shot off and make it. And she just launched it as the buzzer sounded. Nice shot. Number 51, Renault Orange. And that is a well-needed bucket for Team Orange. She's really had it taken to them. Here's the score at halftime. 3-44. And with that 3 at the buzzer that we just did after the first, remember Audrey hit a nice 3 to close out the first period. But that bucket by the Team Orange gets them to the 13 mark. Let's take a look at the stats after first half of play. Leading the charge for 3N, Zoe's got 14, followed by Audrey at 11. Dylan has 8. And Dylan scored those 8 pretty quick. She came in and just bam, 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 bam. Just like that. And Charlie's got 7. Molly has a bucket. So does Claire. And Shelby's looking to score in the second half. From the three-point range, Audrey's hit her one. That was that one I talked about right at the buzzer after the first. But nothing, everything's been inside, really. From the free throw line, Zoe's hit 2 of 4 and Charlie's hit 1 of 2. So we're at 50% there. The rebounds, Zoe has 5 rebounds. 4 of those are defensive. So she leads the way there. No fouls have been called. The steals, both Zoe and Audrey have 4 apiece, as does Shelby. She also has 4. No turnovers. Strike that. 2 turnovers from Audrey. No blocks. But that's because I don't think we've seen a lot of inside games to really get a block. Although you can block a three-pointer, but it's much easier to block if someone wants to drive. So we have no blocks in the game. And the assists, Audrey leads the way with 8 assists. So she's looking to get a double-double as we get close to start the second half. So thanks, Big Eric. There's your stats for the half. And we get started in just about a minute. Glad you can join us. If you couldn't make it here, we are missing our sharpshooter, Evelyn. I believe she's playing some lacrosse on the East Coast. Hopefully you're having a great tournament, sweetheart. And catching the games as you can. We do miss you. And look forward to having you back. So we're just about to get started here. There's number 51. She nailed that 3 at the buzzer. So that was a nice bucket. The lead is grand. 44-13 is the score, opening up the second half. All right. It's probably going to be possession. I think it's orange. Orange brings it in. We got 8 minutes to go in the third. Almost stepped out. She loses the handle into the hands of Molly. Quickly now. Tried to get it to Claire, but nice defensive effort there for number 54 in orange, who got back and cut off the passing lane to pick up the steal. 54 gets it inside now. She gets right into the hands of Audrey, who picks up another steal. Audrey brings it up and finds Shelby all alone. Shelby's going to get her first bucket in the game. So, timeout on the floor. Looks like there's some sweat, Dean. Sweat. And the girl fell. It's being cleaned up now. Back at it, 7:20 to go, 46-13. That bucket by Shelby was her first, and I'm sure there's more in her arsenal. Orange comes in with a nice little floater. That went in. That's her second bucket, number 206 for Orange. Now Audrey finds Molly. Molly goes to Zoe inside. Gets pushed away. Zoe now brings it back to the top for Audrey. Audrey goes right, hands it off to Molly. Molly steps back. That's a 3, and that's off. I will bet you $5 Molly will not be deterred by that. Will keep shooting, and when she gets hot, watch out. It's a 5-alarm fire. Another turnover by Team Orange. Pressure there on the defense from Audrey. 46-15, 6:38 to go in the third. The handoff by Zoe. Audrey just rolls off, but Shelby with the big rebound kicks it out to Molly, and she shoots it off. Rebound almost. They're going to say Audrey kicked the ball, and so it's going to be possession Orange. Defended there by Shelby. Good enough to make her miss, and Molly picks up the rebound, takes it up herself. Quickly now to Zoe. Zoe all the way to Claire. Claire goes inside her girl, throws it up and just off. Nice little loop-de-loop. Checking in the game for 3N is Dylan and Charlie. Taking a seat is Zoe and Audrey. And also Team Orange brings 2 subs in. 3N to inbound. That's Charlie Knowles. You probably can't see her under the basket. Got a little deflection. And quickly, Claire throws it in. Nice job, Claire. Team Orange brings it across. And another runner goes off the front of the rim. Rebound Molly. Molly takes it herself. Dribbles up the middle of the court. Takes it in herself, and they're going to say she took one too many steps. (48-15), 5.5 to go in the third. Good defense by Claire to get back and stop that drive. 51 thought she had an angle, and she did, and it was quickly closed by the add-in player for 3N this weekend. Dylan on the defense there. Knocks it away, but stays with Orange. That's a three-point attempt, and that's off the front of the rim. Into the hands of Charlie Knowles, who quickly races up the court. She's got a girl on her. Charlie stops and gives it to the top to Claire. Claire goes left with it. Hands it off to Shelby. Shelby's going to take it herself. She's going to go all the way in and just come up short on that attempt. Claire with the rebound and gets it outside to Charlie, who shoots a quick three. That's off. Rebound Orange. Orange moving the ball now. There's a three-point attempt that's off. But the rebound goes to Orange, and she puts it right back up. Claire was behind her, so Charlie finds Dylan up the court. She gets pushed. And 206 gets the push in the back. She might have been the one that pushed Zoe earlier, but it was on the floor. So inbounding the ball now is Charlie. She quickly gets to Dylan, who scores. Makes it look real easy. Dylan's having a game. 48-19. Claire gets a paw on it. Tell you what, Claire looks like a whole different player today versus yesterday. She might have been a little nervous, a little intimidated, but I'll tell you what, she looks much more comfortable and much more determined in this game, and just that was a good example of it. Just put a paw on that and said, I'm going to use all the strength I have, and she caused a jump ball. Now it stays with Orange here, and there's a three-point by number 54, and she drills it. I think that's her second three. Nicely done, 54 in Orange. Charlie quickly now to Dylan, but 206 is the one who's figured it out. That's the second time she's gotten back and got a paw on it. And I'll tell you what, that's the most effective a defender's been on our outlet transition. Most of the time, you catch them sleeping, and we're way past them by 2 or 3 steps. But 206, give her some credit for getting back. Now, Dylan takes the inbound pass and does it like deja vu from just a minute ago to score and get to the half-century mark at the 3:10 mark of the third quarter. 3N up, 50-20. And there's a steal almost by Charlie Knowles. That's a 2. It's off. Rebound Dylan and Molly fought over it, and 51 from Orange came out of it with the ball. Now there's a nice block. First block of the game. Shelby says, I got it. And quickly up, Molly to Claire, but Claire just misses the handle. Goes off her fingertips. So at the 2:41 mark, it'll be possession Orange. Checking into the game now is Zoe and Audrey. Taking a seat is Molly and Claire. Just had that exchange. Almost working to perfection. Shelby guarding out. Just had her first block of the game. Audrey guards that one, makes her miss, but the rebound goes right back. Stepping into that one is Dylan. Tips it over to Audrey, and Audrey actually reached in to grab it, and in doing so, it looks like she might have come up a little gingerly. The other girl hacked her on the arm, and maybe that's what hurts. So the foul was on the floor to Orange, and Audrey brings it up. Dylan at the top, hands it off to Audrey. Audrey kicks it to Shelby. She's gonna go inside of that, fake three, and lose the handle. Orange brings it up. Stolen there by Audrey. Audrey finds Charlie up the court. Charlie goes inside, throws it up and off. Rebound, Zoe. Zoe dribbles it out to Audrey to keep possession. There's a three-point attempt, and that's off. Rebound, tipped out. It's gonna say, yep, they're gonna say Shelby tipped it out. So Orange will keep possession here at 1:37 left. They're down by 30. 90 seconds left in the third. So we still have another 8-minute fourth quarter to play. Goes off of the hands of Orange. The defensive pressure there put on by Audrey to make it hard for the girl to possess that. And at 1:20, Audrey will walk it up the court. At the top of the key is Dylan. She turns, looks to get rid of it, and finds Zoe all alone. Zoe didn't even know what to do because she misses her attempt, and then her second attempt gets blocked. I think she was like, wait, where's all the girls supposed to be guarding me? And nobody was around. So they got back on defense, only for the Orange to lose the handle and turn it over again. So with 52.4 seconds in the third, Audrey brings it up the court. That high-low give and go was well defended. They saw it a couple times already, so they made an adjustment. Good job, Team Orange. We're at the 30-second mark. In the third, stolen by Audrey. Audrey gets it up. Audrey bounces it to Zoe, who finishes on the transition. Good job. 15 seconds left in the third. Stolen there by Audrey and Charlie. We have 6 seconds to go. Audrey's going to sit for a three. She's going to throw it up, miss, but the rebound goes to Shelby. And Shelby just ran out of enough time to put that one in. So after 3 periods of play, 3 end up comfortably 52-20. We'll be back in about 2 minutes for the final period of Game 2. right, opening up the final quarter of play. 8 minutes put on the clock. Team Orange to inbound. That's mid-court. Tipped there by Charlie into the hands of Shelby. She dives for it, misses it, handle, and Team Orange comes back. Now, it said she got fouled. I don't know if she was going to shoot 3 or she's going to shoot 2. Might have. I think they're holding up 3. 54, who's hit a couple of 3s, will shoot 3 here. Misses that one. Rebound Zoe. So she gets 1 of 3. Quick now. Charlie Knowles goes inside, throws it up, misses. Rebound Orange. That's off. Rebound Dylan. Audrey picks it up. Audrey looks to dish. She's always looking to dish. This time she dishes inside to Zoe, who gets underneath, and no foul called. She hits the bottom of the basket. Good defense there. And now Orange comes back. Tipped by Pat. That's Knowles. She comes up herself. She goes left with it and gets fouled. So Charlie Knowles takes it herself, and she'll shoot 2. 6:52 left in the fourth. Coming back into the game now is Molly for Shelby, and I believe Claire is ready to come in, probably for the shooter. That's Charlie, and that's correct. So Charlie hits her second one and comes out to get some water. Claire checks in for her. 53-21, 6:51 to go. Orange brings it up. And she runs right into a wall of 3N players, and Claire picks it up with the steal. Gets it across to Molly. A lot of hands tying up. They're going to say jump ball. Possession, 3N. Audrey to inbound. Zoe, and that's blocked. So Zoe looks just as surprised as anyone for getting blocked on that inbound. That's worked like butter all game for her and for Dylan. But a block nonetheless for Team Orange. And probably the smallest Orange player out there, 118, picked that up. So a little pickpocket by Team Orange. 3N on defense now. There's a 3-point attempt that goes up and off. Dylan picks up the rebound and hands it over to Audrey. Audrey quickly finds Zoe up, and Zoe finishes. Just runs the floor really well, and Audrey's like a quarterback. And there's another pickpocket steal by Claire. Who gets fouled, a little frustration foul, but you know, we've seen that back-to-back now with the smallest ones on the court. Sometimes they're kind of sneaky. They kind of get under your peripheral, and before you know it, they're holding the ball and running the other way with it. Great job, Claire. 55-21, 5:40 to go. Inbounds now. Molly finds Audrey at the top, right on top of the Cardinal logo in the middle. Double screen set. Audrey takes it back over. She's running around the perimeter, and she's going to set and fire the 3, and that's in. A nice roll bounce off the rim, and that's Audrey's 3-pointer to push the lead, 58-21. There's a long three by number 54. Rebound, Zoe. Gets it kicked away there by the orange defender. It's going to stay with 3N. Zoe, in fact, will inbound it and give it to her counterpart, Audrey. And Molly is being told by Coach Pat to set the screen, as she does. And there's a nice give and go. And Molly's attempt rolls off the rim. And that's a jump ball on the rebound. So possession is orange. They will try to get some baskets here in the last 5 minutes to make it somewhat of a respectable game here. But right now, it's just all 3N. Another three-point attempt is off. Rebound ripped off by Dylan. Quickly now to Audrey. Audrey gets it to Zoe, who gives it over to Claire. Nice little give and go. And I'll tell you what, that's how you do it. Well done. Unselfish play there. Zoe says, Claire, do the deed. And she did. Audrey gets another kickball. She's good at that. She's played a few games of soccer here. And she's going to take a seat along with Dylan checking into the game now. It looks like it's Shelby and Charlie. So the kickball goes out. Inbound will be right in front of the scorer's table for Team Orange. 4:12 to go. Oh, that goes off her fingers and a turnover. 3N to inbound. Looks like Molly will do that. She'll give it to Charlie, now playing point. 4 minutes left in this one. 60-21, 3N. Charlie goes left and goes all the way in, off, but the rebound quickly is swallowed up by Zoe. Her attempt is missed. She kicks it out to Shelby. She throws it in and misses. Rebound Claire. She kicks it out to Charlie. That's a three. Charlie's goes off. Chased down by Zoe. Quickly gets it, saves it to Shelby. Shelby kicks it out to Claire. Claire thought about it, and now she does a little runner herself. That's off. Rebound. Claire's gonna get the foul there. I'll tell you what, Claire has really come to play. She's got that vinegar. It's great to see. That's gonna help her when you're undersized and you're a little kind of pesky and all over the place. That really frustrates opponents and really helps your game and transition game and steals and things like that. So some of this is rubbing off on number 52, and she's playing well. Orange has the ball, 3:15 to go. Stolen right in the hands of Charlie. She's going to go it herself and take it in. And just missed. Just missed the layup. She's going to want that one back. There's a steal by Claire. She picks it up. Gets it over to Charlie Knowles. Claire's going to shoot that. That's going to be off. Pushed away by Zoe. So Orange will possess at the 2:38 mark. 60-21, 3N. There's the foul. And Claire gets another one. So she is getting every penny's worth in game two. And it's on the shot. So shooting two is 118 for Orange. I think she opened up the scoring with a bucket right under the rim early on, and then everything went cold. Checking in for Zoe and Molly is Audrey, and looks like Dylan came in, and she missed them both. Shelby with the rebound. Outside to Audrey. She's going to step into a three there, and job, A for Jizzle. Assist Shelby. Shelby looks like she got moved to the 5. Maybe get some more blocks. They're going to say a foul. I don't know who they call it on, but it's a foul on the floor. Orange to possess at 1:48. Defending the inbound pass is Dylan. You may not be able to see that with all the baskets and stuff. I saw a travel that wasn't called. Orange goes in with a floater from the free throw line is off. Rebound Audrey. Audrey thought about getting it up to Dylan, but she lost the handle. Now Claire shoots a 3. That's off. Rebound Orange. 1:27 left in this one. Next game is at 3 o'clock. They're going to get a little bit of break and go right back at it for their second game today. And the final game and the fourth one will be tomorrow at 10 in the morning. And that's a great penetrating drive by Dylan and puts it in. No foul. Dylan has played a well game here at the 1 minute mark. I think she's in double digits of scoring. Got a double dribble there by Team Orange. We're under a minute. 65-21. 3N. Up big. Charlie to inbound. Gives it over to Audrey. Audrey's not done. I can see her throwing another one in or two. She's got a girl on her. She goes around. Gets it over to Charlie. Dribbles between her legs and goes left with it. Charlie dishes it to Dylan, who gets the bucket and one. Nice dish. Charlie Knowles. And Dylan to try to put the cherry on top here at 33.5 seconds to go. And she does. We like the cherry on top. 30 seconds left. Orange brings it across. He may not be done with scoring. Defended well there by Charlie and Shelby. So possession 3N, 21.9 to go. Shelby gives it into Audrey. Seconds. Well, that would have counted had it gone in, but it didn't. Final game 2, 3N 68. Orange 21. Let's take a look at the post-game stats here. Big Eric has 69-23. So I'm going to say Eric was more accurate than the score. But regardless, leading the way, Zoe with 18, Audrey with 17, Dylan with 17, Charlie with 7, Claire with 6, Shelby had a bucket, and Molly also had a bucket. Rebound, Zoe had 6 rebounds. And Dylan had 4. Molly had 3 rebounds. Steals. Audrey had 9 steals to lead the way. And she had 2 turnovers. Blocks. Shelby had a block. And guess who had a block? Claire had a block. Assists. 12 assists for Audrey. Well done. 6 assists for Charlie. 4 for Zoe. That wraps up the stats for game 2. Join us at 3 o'clock for the next one before our final game tomorrow at 10. Thanks for joining us.